Gorgeous Geminis, this is Debs and this is your reading for October 2024. How are you, Gem? I hope you're well. In meditation, I had a really strange vision. I simply saw a guy with an orange in one hand and an apple in the other hand, and he thought to himself, I don't know which I want. When I came out of meditation, I heard the word breakthrough. Very, very simple. So Gemini, you may have been in your head in typical Gem fashion for quite a long time. You may have been trying to decide between two paths, very different, both wonderful, but in different ways. Or you may have been trying to make a decision between two people. So my lovely gems, let's move into this and see what this is all about. The deck that I'm using is a Sanctus Concordia. As you all know by now, everything is listed down below in the description box. I'm hearing 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, which basically means they both give you what you want, but these two paths are completely different. Both giving you the outcome that you desire, but heading in opposite directions. That's what I feel, Gem. Okay? Yeah. So Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the reading for my Geminis. You've got me in my head now, Gem. Oh, the cards are going crazy. October 2024. I'm hearing north or south. I have no idea. Both could work out, but Gemini, the divine may want you to look in detail. No, Michael's telling me, thank you, Michael. He's saying, look at the details. So yes, both would offer a wonderful result, but perhaps one would turn into a short-term option. There could also be a lot of consideration here about finances, maybe even, Gemini, for some of you, location. If, for instance, you're choosing between two people and you know that you feel similar emotions for both, you're trying to make a decision who you want to be with, where do these people live, right? I mean, if one lives in a wonderful town, a lot going on, jobs are plenty, if it got really serious, then would you want to live in that town? Maybe the other person lives in a small village, there's not a lot going on, and you're thinking, yeah, it'd be difficult to get a job if it got really serious with that person. Break it down and look at the details, Gem. Break it down and look at the details. Get to the core of this. Get to the core of this. I'm now seeing somebody looking at this apple and they're cutting it in half and they're thinking to themselves, it'd be very easy to take the core out. But they're looking at an orange and they're thinking, I'm going to have to peel it. And then there are going to be pips in the middle as well. How strange, Gemini. Archangel Michael's telling me to cut the deck. I'm hearing again 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Gem, you may be deciding to choose a situation that is easy to get into, but also easy to get out of. I'm also hearing, Gemini, don't make it too complicated for yourself. What is the simplest option, right? Choose the simplest option is what Michael is telling me. Okay. The Queen of Swords. So Gemini, this is you. This is you. The Wheel of Fortune. Gemini, you're ready to move into a new cycle, but you're not quite sure which direction you should move in. You have two options. Both are fantastic. You could be successful with both options. again, Archangel Michael is telling me break both options down, whittle both options down. What are the pros and cons? You may have to get a magnifying glass out, Gem. Michael's now showing me an onion. My left ear is ringing really loudly. You may be trying to peel away layers to look at the core of both situations. Is one definitely better than the other because on the outside both look the same? In the past, Gemini, 8 of Wands, a lot of fast, passionate communication. And then we have the Knight of Wands. You move forward in a particular direction based on, okay, guys, I'm sorry, I'm hearing based on appearances. So Gemini, you may have followed your passion. So for instance, if this is about you choosing between two people, then this is you thinking, I'm basically going to go for the person I find most attractive. And you went for it. It happened very fast. It was a lot of fun. Now I think you've pulled back because you're considering someone else. In your thoughts, I'm sorry I'm laughing, Gem, 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords because you can't make up your mind. You know? I mean, many people would love to have one person in hot pursuit, but Gem, you may have 2 in hot pursuit. And I think the heartbreak is, what if I choose the wrong person? What if I choose the wrong person? Now, guys, if you're there thinking, well, I'm single, I haven't dated for years, this is definitely not my reading. Well, this is a future reading, Gem. I'm not reading the past here. What I'm reading is what's going to happen in the future. There may have been a dalliance with somebody in the immediate past, someone you were attracted to. In the immediate future, Gem, if you haven't already, you may well be meeting someone else. And you may be sort of symbolically screeching to a halt, thinking, oh, okay, hang on. I now have a choice. In the immediate future, my lovely Geminis, 5 of Swords, you don't want to sabotage the wrong connection. You're really worried you're going to choose the wrong person. In your fears, 9 of Wands, fearing, Gem, that you're not going to be able to make a decision at all. So you're either going to end up sitting on the fence and disconnecting from both, or you may decide to date both. Who knows? In the environment is somebody sat in the 5 of Pentacles. This is somebody who doesn't have a lot to bring to the table, but they have genuine emotions. And this is someone who you feel a closeness to. You know you could be successful with both, but both have different personalities. This Knight of Wands is super confident. The Knight of Wands goes to get what they want. But whoever sat in the 5 of Pentacles may be a little bit quieter, a little shy, but very, very genuine, right? Whereas this Knight of Wands may sometimes wear a bit of a false mask. They can be known as a charmer, someone who may play the field, somebody who may have a lot of options. You may feel really stuck, Gem, because you may be highly attracted to the Knight of Wands, but you may feel whoever sat in the 5 of Pentacles is the better option. Maybe you feel that because they're quieter, a little bit less full on, they would be more likely to be honest with you, open with you, loyal to you. You're not quite sure what to do. In your hopes, 7 of Pentacles, hoping to make a decision based on the lessons that you've learned. You know, maybe this is you looking back thinking, wow, you know, I went for that type of person. That ended in a complete disaster. You're hoping to lean on your experience. The outcome, Gem, the 5 of Cups. Yeah, Gemini. Okay, big warning. Don't sit on the fence and not take any action at all. But also, don't try and juggle both, thinking neither will find out about the other, because you could end up empty-handed. Alrighty. Clarification for you, the High Priestess. You're in your head, you're trying to use your intuition, you've no idea who to choose. The Seven of Cups, you're very emotionally confused. Yeah. I'm definitely getting someone here being super confident, maybe even touching on arrogance occasionally, and the other person being a little bit withdrawn. Who is right for me? Oh, I just don't know. Whoever is sat in your immediate future, this is the shyer person. This is the person that has a lot of feelings for you, Gem, but they don't know if you're going to pick them. This is someone who may deal with a little bit of insecurity, but in many ways you may feel, Gemini, that's better than dealing with somebody who's almost overconfident. Their energy, the Ten of Wands. They're going through a bit of a tough time, Gem, at the moment. They may be struggling with finances. They may have a heavy workload. They're coming to the end of a very difficult cycle. The Four of Swords, they're thinking about their next move. Once I've let this old cycle go, what do I do then? Do I move to a different location? Do I head off on a different path? I don't know. So this person is sat at crossroads. Whereas this person, this Knight of Wands, is in hot pursuit of you, Gem. Underneath the deck, we have Judgment. You could be dealing with a Sag for some of you. You're trying to make a decision. Four of Pentacles, you're holding back. You're just not knowing who to choose. With the energy of the Magician, you know that if you put your mind to it, you could be with either, but you don't want to make the wrong decision. It's as if, what if I choose the wrong person and then go back to the other one, but they've already moved on with somebody else, you know? Yeah. So guys, are you ready? Should we jump in? Archangel Michael, why is Gemini thinking about the Wheel of Fortune? The King of Cups. What you're thinking about, Gemini, is I want to meet someone who genuinely loves me, someone who is going to be loyal and faithful, and someone who is going to open up with me and not sit in any form of ego. All right, so Gemini, you're thinking about the sort of person you want to be with. With a Six of Swords, Gem, you're also wanting a peaceful relationship. You're not necessarily wanting to be with somebody who's dramatic or moody or difficult. You're just wanting an easy relationship. I want someone very chilled, really relaxed, someone who is quite positive, who is going to be a wonderful partner. What else are you contemplating here, Gem? The Four of Cups. And then you sort of go back to square one again and think, yeah, but which is it? Who is it? The Sun. You may be enlightened, Gemini, that if you choose one over the other, and that relationship doesn't work out of a sense of rejection, the person that you didn't choose is no longer going to be in contact with you. So you want to make sure you choose the right one. Because with the Queen of Pentacles, Gemini, you're ready for commitment. You're ready to put your feet under the table. You're ready to get serious. So, my beautiful gems, in the past, 8 of Wands, you met this Knight of Wands and ooh, it was sexy, it was fiery. Yeah, lots of chemistry. Ooh, yeah. And with a 9 of Cups, you had a lot of fun. You had a lot of fun, Gem. This person may have pursued you. Crazy chemistry, lots of attraction, lots of flirting. And with the Ace of Swords, you thought, this is my person. They're the one. They're the one. The Devil. Wow. A lot of physical attraction between the two of you. Almost, I'm not going to say too much, but you may have wondered whether or not this person was more into the physicality of the connection than getting to know you as a person, you know. You may have thought, okay, yeah, but perhaps in 10 years' time, when my looks start to go, is this person going to head off to find someone else? But I think you kept this connection going with whoever this is, and there was a lot of flirtatious messages. So you may see this person once a week, a couple of times a month. I don't know, you could see them every day. It intensified with the Knight of Wands. It intensified. This person may have started to open up and express that they were developing feelings for you. You two may have started to date more regularly. Pretty full on. Pretty full on. What happened with the Knight of Wands? Yeah, I mean, you guys may have gone out, gone to, I don't know, the cinema, gone to restaurants, had a few long weekends away. It was all really good, but you may have, Gemini, got the impression that this person had a lot of people around them. Maybe, you know, friends of the opposite sex. Maybe you felt this person was the life and soul of the party, always being invited to this, invited to that, you know, events and invitations. You may have become slightly nervous. This is someone with a passion for life, but Gemini, you're also wanting someone that you can build a future with. And you may have felt a little bit nervous. You may have just thought, yeah, are they just really attracted to me? Ooh, or is the emotion real, you know? Ace of Wands. But again, Gemini, you two made this last because of the chemistry. It's as if you couldn't get enough of each other, you know? You know that feeling? What else happened? The 5 of Wands. Whoever this person is could simply be in a fire sign, may even have been a bit younger than you, Gem. There may have been occasionally this uneasy feeling of, pretty soon I'm going to have to fight off the competition for this person, because you may have felt there were people waiting in the wings to date them. Maybe they were just very attractive. And you may have felt, do I want to deal with that? Do I want to deal with somebody who I'm going to have to really work to keep in my life? Not really. So what you're thinking about now, guys, is the 3 of Swords. Because whoever this is, who you're going to be meeting, or this could even be someone, Gemini, who comes back into your life from the past, you have a decision to make that you really don't want to make. What are you thinking about? The Strength card, yeah. You may begin to pull back from this Knight of Wands. You may begin to feel that you've got to think carefully about the situation. Because with the 6 of Wands, you want a relationship to work out. You don't want to choose the wrong person. It's as if I've got an opportunity of being able to make a choice. This may never have happened before, Gem, you know. It could be that you were sat in the desert for quite a long time and suddenly there were two people standing in front of you. You don't want to make the wrong decision. Yeah, it's make or break time with the Death card. I want to make one of these relationships work. Scorpio energy. What else are you considering here? Your emotion. Your emotion. Simply that. The moon. You're a little bit nervous of delving deeply into either connection. You are held back a little bit. You're sitting in your Queen of Swords energy, male or female. With the moon, you do have emotion for both, but you're very nervous again of choosing the wrong person. Very nervous. In the immediate future, here we have you. You're communicating with whoever is sat in the Five of Pentacles. Now, Gemini, if this is an ex, they've missed you. They might feel as if they've messed up. They're coming back to you. They want to start dating you again. Or this could be someone brand new that you may meet out of the blue. But this is someone that you're very interested in, because they're totally different than the person that you have been dating. This is someone who may come across as being a little bit more sincere, but they don't have the flash and dazzle as whoever sat in the Knight of Wands. You're weighing it up. With the Five of Swords, Gem, you're simply worried that you're going to sabotage the wrong one. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles for Gemini? Thank you, Michael. All right, guys, you're going to hate me. Beginning of November. You're going to have to wait a month. Beginning of November. You're going to have to wait a month for this person to materialize. Okay? So with the Five of Pentacles, they may have gone through a very challenging cycle. They may have had job issues. They may have had financial issues. They're carrying a big burden. They may have had to heal from something difficult. And this is someone who's contemplating the next cycle. Who am I going to move forward with? Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? They're sort of at life's crossroads. Tell us about this person. Who is this person, please? The Hermit. Well, with the Pentacles energy, this could be a Virgo, straight up. This is someone who I'm hearing is a really nice person. Okay. Thank you, Michael. They're a really nice person. All right. The Chariot. This is someone who is keen to be with you, keen to meet up with you. They may live at a little bit of a distance. This is someone who's wanting progress in their life. They've had a bit of a rough time of it, possibly in other relationships. They've had a bit of a rough time of it. Yeah, wow. So they could have ended a situation with a Scorpio, an Aries, or a Cancerian. It may have blown up out of nowhere. And with the Two of Wands, yeah, they're standing at crossroads, Gem. And they're looking at you. What's going on in their mind? What are they considering here? Yeah, they don't want to rush into this connection without getting to know you at a deeper level. This is someone who may have done that before, and it may not have worked out. It might have been painful. They are still on the edge of healing from a situation that didn't work out with someone else. And I feel they really want to take their time. They really want to take their time. This is not someone who wants to rush into a serious relationship. Do they have the right intentions? Let's just ask. Yes, they do. Wow, Gemini. This is someone who, when they date with a view that they hope it's going to get serious. This is not someone who is happy playing the field with lots of different people. They choose one person, they make it work, and that's the end of that. You know? They may be a little bit set in their ways sometimes. They may not move as quickly as you would want them to, Gemini, but this is someone very sturdy and stable and someone who's going to be loyal. What is this person going to say to you? If you ask about their past, they are going to be open with you. They have no qualms in telling you that they have gone through something very difficult. So this is good. This is someone who doesn't push their emotions down. This is someone who has accepted that they have to be open about their past with someone new, which is always a good thing. They're not trying to hide anything. Is there anything about this person that Gemini may feel frustrated about? Is there anything at all? The Page of Cups. They may, Gemini, because of what they've been through, come out with sorry almost too much. You know, one of these sweet-natured, lovely people who are always apologising. Oh, did I not say that right? I'm really sorry. Oh, you wanted this chocolate, not this chocolate. Oh, I'm really sorry. I'll go back and get you the right one. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? I didn't mean to be insensitive. I'm really sorry about that. Gemini, you call a spade, right? This is someone who may be almost too sweet-natured, if that's possible. This is also someone who is not naturally vivacious. This is someone who can be quite shy at times. This is someone who may be more comfortable staying at home, you know, putting your feet up, let's have a glass of wine, let's watch a movie, I don't really want to go out, which is wonderful to begin with. But Gem, you know, when you want to go out and kick at your heels and go to a party or an event, you may feel that this is someone who would sort of push against that. Oh, I really don't want to go out. No, can't we stay in? You know, can't we stay in? Whereas this Knight of Wands will be there picking out their outfit. Do you like me in this? Do you like me in that? Do you think I'm hot in this? Yeah, let's go. They're totally different, Gem. And that's the dilemma, right? They're totally different. So you're thinking about the Five of Swords. This is a sweet-natured person wearing their heart on their sleeve. They want to make you happy. They're just about ready for a relationship, although they've just come out of a period of healing, and they're standing at crossroads. You have been holding back at this point in the immediate future. You have been slightly holding back from this Knight of Wands. I don't know now whether or not this guy is really for me. It's going to take a little bit of work with this guy, because this is someone, Gem, you may feel as if you always have to fight to get their attention, almost too attractive for their own good, and they may know it, right? But you can't deny the chemistry, and this is someone very exciting to be with. So what are you thinking about, my Geminis, in the immediate future? What are you thinking about? The Two of Pentacles. Could I possibly quietly juggle both? Maybe neither would find out about the other. Could I do that? Could I do that? Could I do that? Thinks you, Gem? Yeah, the Lovers. You have a choice. Yeah, you have a choice and you cannot make up your mind. What are you going to say to this Knight of Pentacles, this person? The Page of Pentacles. You're going to date them, but you're not going to date them regularly, and you're not going to suggest that this is going to become exclusive. You're just dipping your toe in the water. Let me get to know them. So how are you feeling, Gem, at this point? The Three of Pentacles, yeah. I mean, you do have to make a choice. I mean, you don't have to. Everyone has free will, but you feel as if you need to. So you're building a foundation almost of a friendship with this person. You're just getting to know them. And you have this person, this Knight of Wands, jumping at the bit to see you. And when they see you, it's pretty full on. But it's much more about the physical connection. What are you contemplating here, guys? Eight of Swords. You want to get out of your head, Gemini. You want to get out of your head. I mean, you guys are the twins. One twin is saying, oh, Knight of Wands. The other twin is saying, oh, no, 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 no. Knight of Pentacles, far more sensible. Gem, you just don't know what to do. What are you considering here? Okay, Seven of Wands. Gemini, you're pushing both of them back a little bit because you don't want either of these connections to take off too quickly because you're still sitting on the fence, guys. I've got to be honest. What are you thinking about here? Yeah, you want to make sure it's right because you are looking for a long-term commitment. You are basically looking for your forever person, but you cannot make a decision. On the one hand, the Knight of Pentacles is nice and stable and you feel it could work and you feel that's the sort of person that you could be with ongoing, but they're missing the chemistry that you have with the Knight of Wands. It's just electric with the Knight of Wands. You don't know what to do. So what is going to happen here, my beautiful gems? The Queen of Wands. And who are you looking at? You're looking at the Knight of Wands. Gemini, you can't help it. It's as if your head is saying to you that you should choose the Knight of Pentacles. Far safer option. Far more likely to commit to me and stay loyal to me in the future. But the rest of you, your libido, your soul, your heart is saying, oh, no, 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 Knight of Wands, Knight of Wands. So are you going to push away the Knight of Pentacles? What are you going to say to this Knight of Pentacles? You're going to let them down easy by simply saying, I'd love to keep you as a friend, but I've decided to be single. I'd love to keep you as a friend, but I've decided to be single. What you're not saying is, I'm so sorry, but every time I look at this Knight of Wands, I get all hot and, whoo, it's crazy chemistry. I'm so sorry, I don't feel that way with you. I've chosen another person. You're not going to say that because it's hurtful. And whoever this is sweet-natured, right? You don't want to hurt them. So you're turning your back on this Knight of Pentacles to develop the connection with the Knight of Wands. What's the energy between Gemini and the Knight of Pentacles? So Gem, you're putting this person in the friend zone. You're saying to them, I just want to be single, okay? Six of Pentacles, yeah. You're still going to give to this person now and again your time, your attention, meet up with them occasionally for a coffee, meet up with them for a drink. You want to remain friends with them, but you're definitely more physically attracted to the Knight of Wands. So as far as this Knight of Pentacles is concerned, you want to stay single, and they've accepted that. But as far as the Knight of Wands is concerned, you two are dating and there's a lot of passion. And now, guys, this is when it may get a bit tricky because with the Seven of Pentacles, what we see in the future is you looking back at past mistakes and feeling a bit disappointed. Does that suggest that you've made the wrong choice? It might. So what is the energy of the Seven of Pentacles? What are you looking back on, regretting? Maybe taking a leap of faith and a risk with this fire sign and then realizing that wasn't a good idea. With a Fool energy, you may have Aries in your chart, or they could have been in Aries, but you may be looking back in the future. It could be in a few months' time thinking, I don't believe I made the right decision. Oh no, right? So what is the Five of Cups for my Gemini? Why are you so down, Gem? Ooh, okay, Seven of Swords. Your Knight of Wands may have been unfaithful, may have played the field without telling you. They may not have seen this as an exclusive relationship. It doesn't mean they've done anything wrong, but this could be miscommunication. They may have simply thought that you were dating casually and so dated other people as well. You may have found out about that and been very upset. So is that why you're upset in the future, Gem? Bless your heart. Yeah. Because with the Queen of Cups, you may have developed feelings for this Knight of Wands, or you may have found out this Knight of Wands had a fling with a Queen of Cups, was dating a Queen of Cups as well as you. It may have been a shock, Gemini. I think you're detaching from the Knight of Wands. With the Two of Swords, you're deciding to cut communication. So what are you going to do, my lovely Geminis, from here on? The Nine of Swords. Okay, could be a few sleepless nights. Oh my goodness, I should have chosen the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. What are you going to do here, Gemini? You're going to take some time to pull back and try and make a decision how to communicate with your Knight of Pentacles. Because, Gem, your Knight of Pentacles at this point sees you as a friend. They have no idea that you're suffering heartbreak because you've been betrayed, as far as you're concerned, by the Knight of Wands. So they don't know that you're actually very upset. But you're more upset with yourself, Gemini, because you didn't tell the Knight of Pentacles the truth. You just said you wanted to be single, and you may feel you've missed an opportunity of developing a relationship with him. So what are you going to say to the Knight of Pentacles, Gems? Eight of Pentacles, that you actually have decided you don't want to be single after all. You want to work on this relationship. You want to see if it can turn into something. Yes, because what you're thinking about is the Hierophant. This person could be a Taurian. What you're thinking about is this person's marriage material. I've realized that now. What are they saying to you about that? Is this someone who is open to a relationship? Gemini. You may be a bit late, guys. Because with the Six of Cups, this person may say, I'm so sorry, but I've connected with somebody from my past. This person may now be dating an ex. What are they going to say? Justice. This is an ex they may have met at their previous workplace. Or this person that they're dating, this ex, could be a Libra. What else are they saying? Okay, Jen, they may say to you, look, Gemini, I really wanted to develop a relationship with you, but you told me you wanted to be single. So, I got back together with my ex. Oh, Gem, is it too late? Is it too late? Yeah, this person is in a new relationship with an ex. Alrighty. So what is going to happen now? Blimey, Gem, this is like an epic soap opera. Your love life. Wow. Oh, Knight of Swords. I think, Gemini, this is your Knight of Wands rushing back in, realizing that he wants to make it work with you after all. So your Knight of Wands is now pursuing you, having maybe dropped another option. Wow. Okay, and he's actually morphing into the King of Wands. So he's shifting out of the Knight of Wands energy. He now wants to be with you. He's coming forward as the King of Wands. What are you going to do, Gemini? Wow, guys, I haven't got many cards left. This could go on forever. The World. Wow. Gemini, you're going to hate me for saying this, my beautiful gems, but you are going to end up right back where you started. Because what you're saying to the King of Wands is, I'm so sorry, but I don't feel that way about you anymore. This is over for me. Because what you're realizing is you're suddenly feeling a bit upset about the Knight of Pentacles. So guys, we are back to square one, okay? I think what you're going to do is take this as a lesson. You may remain friends with the Knight of Pentacles, but I do feel he is developing a new relationship with his ex. And I think, looking back, you realised that this Knight of Wands was just too flighty for you, despite the chemistry. Even though he's now moving towards you to say, I'm ready to commit, I'm ready to step up, I'm ready to be with you and only you, you don't trust him anymore. You don't trust him anymore. So, Gem, I think you're going to go back to the drawing board. I think you're going to head off and potentially see who else is out there, with this scenario in your head as a lesson, okay? Oh, my gems. Okay, I'm leaving it there. I hope it's been of some help. Take care of you. Let me know, as always, if this resonated with you, if this is your story. And of course, I'll be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, Gem. Bye now.